Hi, this is Josie in Josie's Fun Kitchen, and today we are going to make some Mongolian beef. This is a very, very quick meal to make, so if you want to have a nice quick meal on the weekend or during the week after a work day, this is it to make. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I do. You have a pound of ground beef. It could be 80-20. This one in particular is 80-15. That doesn't equal 100. This is 85-15. We're gonna add, you can do about 8 cloves of garlic. I have already chopped this up so that I'm prepared. And I have in here about 12 cloves of garlic, because you know why? Here's why, because Josie is the garlic queen. Yes. Ta-da. Okay, we have 2 tablespoons of, I'm using this cooking wine. It's Chinese cooking wine. If you don't have that, it's okay, just add some cooking wine. And we're gonna mix this up. In the meantime, I'm turning on my wok, and we're gonna mix this together. And we're gonna set it aside while we prep everything else, which is gonna take a few minutes. So this is gonna be a very quick video. While I'm mixing this up, I wanna ask everyone to please subscribe to my channel if you have not done already. If you have subscribed and you're one of my subscribers, thank you very much. And tell your friends to subscribe. I'm trying to get a good following. And remember to turn on the notifications and that notification bell that's there. And also, usually in my videos, I try to make sure that there is that little, I don't know which way I am, but below there's a little square that says my little subscribe button, so you can hit that as well. And also, I am going to put a listing of the ingredients below, and I will also have a link to a printable recipe. So, okay, so we got this mixed together. And I like to have my meat room temperature, so it doesn't go into shock when we're gonna put it into this really hot, I'm gonna move this over here, into this hot wok. So now we're going to take this little bowl. I have a teaspoon of cornstarch, because this is gonna be our thickening agent. I have 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I'm using light sodium soy sauce. A 1/4 cup of sugar. Let's see, put this here. And 2 tablespoons of chili paste. And I'm just shy of chili paste, so that you know, if you're just shy of chili paste, throw some Siracha in there. Okay, so we are going to mix that together. Oh, and before I forget, 2 ounces of chicken stock. Oh, look at what I forgot. You have to have some black pepper. I have about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And actually what I did is I just did one of these things. Mix that into the meat. You can add more if you want, but this is gonna be a nice spicy dish. Not too spicy, but you can eat it over rice. So while that is there, I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. That's it, those are your ingredients. And you're gonna mix this together. Got my Wursthof knife, and you will need 2 batches of spring onions. Here's what I find. I like my spring onions a little bit thicker. Sometimes you find them and they are just so thin, there's nothing to them. So find yourself a store. I have my little favorite stores. There's this one Global Market near our Home Depot here in the Fairfax area. But go to an Asian market, or sometimes you can find good ones at Wegmans. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut, and this is how I like to do it. Here's my trick. You don't wanna make it thin. So you're going to, actually you can do the whole thing. I do it the length of the knife. See that? Pieces. So then I just chop right there, go down, and then I push this down here and I can tell where it is. Or better yet, you go this way, watch. Can you see what I'm doing? And then turn and cut. Press down, turn and cut. Press down, turn and cut. They are all in the same size, so they're all gonna cook evenly. Pretty cool, huh? There we go. So we're gonna keep that to the side. The time that's gonna take the most is going to be cooking, getting this beef done. So now this is getting hot, and of course you have to have some wine while you're doing this, just to kind of give yourself a little break. So cheers. If you're having dinner, cheers. If you're having brunch, cheers. Okay, and oh, I like the Sauvignon Blanc. The one I have is from Glen Manor, if anybody's interested. And they are in Warren. I will leave a link below. I just really like that place. That's why I am highly recommending them. Just using a little bit of olive oil, regular olive oil. Let me put this over here. I am going to turn on my fan, and the reason why is because this is going to be hot, and it's probably going to set off the fire alarm. So if the fire alarm goes off, you're going to see me running out of the kitchen to kind of stall it. But I can see, remember, I think I've said it in some of my other videos, you can see the oil that it has all these veins. You ever see a good glass of wine when you twirl the glass and you see the legs? Well, oil has legs too. All right, here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fry this up until it's almost crispy. And what I like to do is I like to take any of the oil or the fat from the meat and just put it off to the side. Some people don't do that. I prefer not to have all that fat in here. And again, I'm using a 85-15 meat. I'm gonna let it sit for a second and let it hang here, because then I'm gonna bring my little stir-fry mechanism that I like. I like my kitchen toys. That's what I call my kitchen tools. I need to put this on. I was always told when I bought this stove top, you gotta have that fan on, actually before you start cooking. I have rice cooking on the side in a small rice cooker. Then you're also gonna have sesame seeds for a little garnish, make it look pretty. Wait till you'll really like this dish. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let it cook, and when it's just about finished, then I'll show you what we're gonna do with the sauce and the I was gonna say green beans, and the green onions. So I'll be back. Okay, we are ready. And no fire alarm. That's very cool. All right, so what we'll do is we are going to stir this up, because what usually happens is the corn starch will settle on the bottom. So I'm stirring this up, and I'm gonna pour it around the wok. Let's move that so you can see how I'm doing this. And at this time, I can put that down. Very nice. All right, I'm settling this kind of in the middle here. I'm gonna take this, like I said, stir, pour it around. I want to make sure I get all the liquid. Mix it together. About a minute or so until it thickens up. You can eyeball it and see how. Gosh, it smells good. And this will serve, depends on how much you can eat, but this will serve, I'd say you can make this 4 people easily. You know, a 1/4 pound of meat each. You have the vegetables, and of course you have the rice. This looks really good. Now we're gonna do a taste test. Yum. See if it gets the yum. Just about ready. You're gonna have to eyeball it. It's nice and getting all the little bits off the side. I like this spoon because look at how it's shaped. It goes perfect around this wok. This is of course an all-clad copper core wok. Beautiful, love it. All right, so the meat and everything is absorbed. And if you want to add a little bit more chili sauce to it or any other hot sauces, go for it. Add the onions. Mix it all together. You can turn off the heat now. There we go. Done. You know what I'm going to do? Because I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. I'm going to like medium for just about a minute or 2. Mixed it all together. It's a pretty looking meal too. Pretty dish. Okay, when we're finished, take a little bit of the sesame seeds, sprinkle it on top, and there you go. There's the meal. That's it. See how easy it was? So let's get a plate. All right, I got a little rice. Taste test time. I'm using basmati rice. Basmati rice is my favorite. And take a little bit of the meat, put it right on top. Want a little bit more meat, put a little bit more meat. But here you go. And then take some sesame seeds and put it on top. And there's your meal. Okay, here goes. And of course, I love these little spoons. It's still temperature hot, but let's see how it is. Oh, hot. Very good. I don't think it's too spicy. It kind of catches up to you, but it tastes, I want to say fresh, nice and warm, good flavor. I really like the onions, the spring onions. I guess you can put regular onions in it, but I like the green, if you can see what it is. Yum. Okay. There we are. Easy meal. So make it. Let me know how it comes out. Please subscribe, share with your friends, turn on the notifications. Please leave me a comment. And of course, if you're in the Virginia area, go to Glen Manor and get some Sauvignon Blanc. Until next time, thank you again for coming. I appreciate your support. And I look forward to any suggestions as to what you would like for me to make for you. Cheers. See you next time.